I try to understand why a large number of Africans, especially sub-Saharans, abandoned their own religions in favor of Christianity. Is it about Christianity simply being a better religion as compared to other religions, or is it because those Europeans that came to Africa a long time ago did a really good job convincing you that your African ways, your culture, your way of life was barbaric and nonsense, and that theirs was the way to go? Because if you're someone that has enough common sense and has read the Bible, you already know that Christianity isn't as hot as all get out. It's a religion no one really understands, and the Bible is always interpreted differently by different Christians. Take 15 different Christians and ask them to interpret a verse in the Bible, and you'll get 15 Christianities. The concept of God was nothing new to Africa. It didn't arrive with the Europeans. Before the arrival of Christian missionaries in Africa, God was already known in Africa by names such as Mungu, Mulungu, Katonda, Ruwa, Ruhanga, Mudimu, Unkulunkulu, Mwali, and 1,000 more. The Botswana people, for example, believed in Lowe. With all that people know about Christianity as a religion today, and knowing that Africans already knew about God, do you mind telling me why you are still Christian? Let me explain something here, and at the end I'll still ask you, an African, why are you Christian? Now, if we believe a supernatural being created all of us, and that being is all-knowing, then he would have communicated with all the different people of the world in ways that each would understand, right? He would reveal himself to Europeans in ways that would be understood by Europeans, then reveal himself to Asians in ways that Asians would understand. This God would then have the intelligence to reveal himself to Africans in ways that he created Africans to understand. If you think about it, the story of Lowe, as Botswana people call their God, explains all you need to know really. That the Tswana people had a sense of religion, they accepted there was a God, and it is my understanding now that this God had intermediaries to communicate to the Tswana people, much the same way as Abraham and Moses and John the Baptist and Jesus and all the other Christian prophets that came after him did. So, an all-intelligent God would not advocate for someone who spoke a totally different language that the people didn't understand, someone who claimed that the ways of the Africans were not a way of life, to then come to Africa and teach Africans about an all-loving God. This makes no sense. There is no way that a super-intelligent being created Africans to understand language and the world and symbols and worship the way that they did, then sent a British man, someone who's so divergent from African languages, lifestyles, symbols, and worship, to tell Africans about this God. It would make more sense if you think about it that this God sent Europeans to teach other Europeans about him, and he would use Africans to teach other Africans about him. The arrival of Europeans in Africa with Christianity resulted from aggressive attitude of those Europeans who were, in the sense of the word, disrespectful to Africans. God did not send Europeans to teach Africans about him. He had already revealed himself to Africans through the intermediaries that existed in pre-colonial Africa.
Speedboy.
Purchase your tracks today.
Finest. Listen. Yeah. He's the fact. Alright. I've been thinking since from the edges. I want to speak the truth, but my people don't believe me. How? My own people, they've been brainwashed, call all the black evil. Started from the village straight to the slavery. Now education, the people is in misery. Made us down power culture like Nesri. Made we believe there is a place called heaven. So run, they can possess our goals. Diamond, timbers, and my then I saw so bullshit. Giving us a manual to follow for the abuses. The Bible wasn't meant for all people, for some people. I can't say the Greek mythology with the Zeus. A story that never existed, by written in the book just to make out a reference and lay down some people by blacks. West Africa, especially Ghana, we took it so serious. Tia Mama Papa, Ejo Musi Bibi Wawa, a friend in paradise. Tia my first, blacks you know to be naturals are no more. We living in a world of cash stress. The first time they came here, they knew that we make it. They making up my blood, they started to hate it. They were all about the conqueror, while we didn't think about how to survive, how to make a mass production on our crops, making our peace, making our have medicine for the wounded. But here comes the devil in disguise, came down, introduced a book to us and told we so be was sooner than a famano. Send a baya in a chase and Gia home. Will be forward the Ashana Wamusa. Send a baya Wamuja Yentimika, because the new sayer they put it to me. Into me for Bia Diadua Maukumi, who's Rumpo. Soon they introduce the Bible. Slave masters man route to get on our nerves and make us dump, and of course they succeeded. Cause something Christianity, but it's a lie. What's a boy look back? Used to some the soul of cheat and theft. I suffer for J, sorry man Paba. Started from the religion. Definition of Christianity is the deceiver. He been able to devote himself for the church cause he has been made to believe your effort can do. Make you see the supreme dirty. I saw them waiting for your dreams after pity. But now I bet you I won't put no good visa. I saw me on the lie what the time they one now. Me see you one be beneath. Because the crew one watch your boy as a hand. So the white man's country and more hope my more religion. You be see idea I miss so fiction. I love
this is the greatest crime upon humanity, that we told people there is a better place than this. This is a crime, because this is not allowing human beings to live their life to their full depth and dimension, because they think the real life is elsewhere. Now, do you have any proof that you are not already in heaven and making a mess out of it?
Knowing God doesn't know when the sun is gonna send. You are shy man, will be a born if you are born something and pray home. Why in the world can this happen? He couldn't even handle Satan that gave him to us. How can we make more time gonna survive? When we me on penny man koso, Yami on man man for Yamu. Yami or baby pay a bunny, I was small be money be with young kwan. How? Bro need to add in a J and the mine. Maybe before 10 we say I'm never your mind. And we put a milk cry another time. Did you also why you know what Jawa? What that's a crime? Let's learn, it's time for enlightenment of the black Africa, especially Ghana. When sister and no matter and I am ama. For Bible and come my be our nyame. So why have we down power God? Now there was some no Israel nyame. So why can't you put it aside and work to make our world a better place? So what makes you think that you are not referring to hell to Africa, Mother Ghana? Yeah, let's learn. Shout outs to you, Avram Ben Moshe.